Have you ever wondered how a simple bet could change lives forever? Or how loyalty and resilience can turn the tides in your favor? But today we're diving into an enchanting tale from the Mahabharata, a story that has captivated hearts for centuries. This is the tale of Kadru and Vinata and the legendary humanoid bird Garuda. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Curious Pri. Once upon a time, there were two sisters, Kadru and Vinata. They were the wives of the great sage Kashyapa and were blessed with extraordinary offsprings. Kadru gave birth to 1,000 serpents while Vinata laid 2 eggs. She eagerly awaited for the eggs to hatch, but after a long wait, Vinata, in her impatience, broke open one of the eggs prematurely. From it emerged Aruna, who would later become the charioteer of the sun god. But because he was born too early or prematurely, he was not fully developed. Angry and disappointed, Aruna cursed his mother, Vinata, to become a slave for her impatience and lack of trust. Fast forward a bit, and Vinata's second egg finally hatched on its own, and from it emerged Garuda, a majestic humanoid bird. Meanwhile, Kadru and Vinata made a bet about the color of the tail of Uchchaishravas, a divine horse. Kadru claimed that it was all black, while Vinata believed that the tail was actually white. Kadru, determined to win the bet, instructed her serpent sons to cover the tail of the horse, making it appear black. When Vinata realized she had lost the bet, she became Kadru's slave as per the conditions of their wager. Seeing his mother's plight, Garuda was determined to free her from slavery. The serpents, Kadru's children, challenged Garuda with a daunting task. They said they would release Vinata if Garuda brought Amrita, the nectar of immortality, which had emerged from the churning of the ocean. If you haven't seen that episode, please use the link in the description below and go and watch it. But Vinata's sorrow deepened Garuda's resolve. Realizing the enormity of the task, Garuda set out his journey. Vishnu, observing Garuda's unwavering resolve, was quite pleased. He knew Garuda was undertaking this perilous journey for his mother's freedom. After facing immense challenges, Garuda succeeded in bringing back the Amrita or nectar to the serpents. As promised, the serpents released Vinata. Just as they were about to consume Amrita, Lord Indra swooped in and took it away. However, in the process, some of the Amrita spilled on the ground, and the serpents, in their desperation, began licking the sharp blades of grass where the Amrita had spilled, cutting their tongues in the process. Legend has it that this is why serpents actually have forked tongues. Now, because they had consumed a tiny bit of Amrita, the serpents gained an iota of immortality. They could now shed their old skin for a new one. Kadru was quite disappointed that she and her son were tricked, but gloated that they were still quite superior, as Vasuki had become Vishnu's stool and Sheshnag had carried Lord Vishnu over the Shir Saga. But Garuda had his own blessing. Lord Vishnu, impressed by Garuda's bravery and devotion, made him his mount. Garuda was not just a hero, he became the mighty carrier of Lord Vishnu. Isn't that such an incredible story? Garuda's journey from a determined son to the mount of Lord Vishnu is so truly inspiring. But what can we learn from this ancient tale that applies to our modern personal and professional lives? Here are my 3 takeaways. Number 1, strategic patience and timing. Vinata's impatience led to her becoming a slave. In the professional world, it's important to wait for the right moment and make informed decisions. Number 2. Mission-driven leadership. Garuda's quest was driven by one single mission: to free his mother. In our professional work lives as well, leaders who are dedicated and mission-driven can often motivate their teams better and help them achieve remarkable goals in the process. And last but not the least, ethical problem solving. Despite successfully completing the task, Garuda didn't consume or allow the serpents to consume the Amrita unethically. Ethical decision making can build trust and sustain long-term success. Hope you've enjoyed this story. Do like, share and subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comment section below.